Hello, Season 6, Minnesota Vikings. So, some of the players you're looking up at this screen, Jeremy Cloran is gonna get a touchdown. So, here's some of the things you saw on the screen. I'm gonna pull up right now. I made a 99 overall Derek Carr. I traded Friedman to a certain team. Hollywood Brown, Jamar Chase, Tennant. So, Friedman was traded for another guy to the New York Giants. Hollywood Brown was traded back to the Ravens. Jamar Chase to the Bengals. Amon-Ra St. Brown to the Lions. And the Tennant guy was traded to Colts. And as you see right there, one of our new tight ends got himself a touchdown. Now, I do have to preface this right here. All the guys who were traded were made into X Factors and stuff like that. So, whichever team they're on, they're gonna, do their thing. And yes, we're going up against Durant. And this running back, oh my god, I tried to tackle with AJ Slaughter and it didn't work. So, I've always thought to myself, what is the best thing possible? And it's to have competitiveness. It is to have realism. It's to have everything. Now, you might be thinking to yourself, bro, why do you keep on talking about this? Why do you keep on talking about this? It's because I feel like most of the time with these games, there isn't enough realism. And to be honest with you guys, I feel like that's the case. And as you see, like these kinds of plays, I don't mind. It's just Travis Hunter is like a god. He's a 99 overall and stuff like that. So, what I think I might do in order to solidify this season, this series, I think in my power, as you see, like touchdowns and stuff like that, is to end the series on either 9 or 10. Now, I don't know what the landscape of the NFL would be then, but, hey, we kick a field goal, but Minnesota is Minnesota. They're going to dominate, like Jordan Love, like those guys, and I mess up that coverage really badly. So, like, you guys don't know what the NFL is going to look like at season 9 or 10. I say season 9 or 10 because I'm going to at least get 10 Super Bowls. And I just checked for the Chicago Bears. We currently have 13 championships now. If you count the Central Illinois championship that they have, people look about Wiki, is to see Liam Crow scores a touchdown. It doesn't count per statistics of the NFL. Technically, we broke the record in the last episode. So, in this episode, we could break 2 records if we go to the Super Bowl. One being most league championships with 14 and most Super Bowls. This is the season, and this is it. As you see right here, we're on the 2-yard line. Travis Hunter. Oh my god. And with Liam Crow, Travis Hunter scores a 98-yard touchdown. And to be quite honest with you guys, wow. Most of the plays that you see are interesting, and I made Derek Carr a 99 overall strictly because I wanted him to compete with the Kansas City Chiefs. That's the only reason why I did that, and I want to have most of the guys that we have play realistic football, and it's like, what is ridiculous to me is that you can have so many 99 overall players. You can have that. And I honestly don't mind it. However, I am sick and tired of the fact that Madden, like in certain situations, wants to get so bad. And for 21, I throw it in the other direction, like cross body, and get picked off by Stokes. So, like, most of the players that you see now might not even be used in like in other franchise series, if we're even possible. Travis Hunter scores yet another touchdown, and I'm gonna go for a 2-point conversion yet again. It's just really ridiculous, and yeah. Oh yeah. Um if you see in the screen above, you're gonna see a touchdown that was put up. And as you see right here, Jamal Rollins picks off Minnesota and scores a touchdown. And Minnesota scores a field goal, as you see. And we, with both X Factors activated, Liam Crow scores a touchdown, a rushing touchdown. And I've been wanting him to get an MVP again. Most of our players are really undrafted. Some of the core players have been undrafted. And as you see, Liam Crow gets a 70. Excuse me. I run field goal block here, even though it's weird. I do let Terry McLaurin score a touchdown, and that's his 50th career touchdown. It is what it is, and I've been meaning to say this to you guys. Thank you so much for the support and the love and wanting to continue this series. It does mean a lot to me when I see the engagement and everything. This is a series that I will say is very unique to me. And I want to say deep down in my heart, thank you. Thank you for approving of this series. Even though it's my content, thank you for approving it and watching it in full. Especially when Liam Crow is like this. I do want to say that, yeah, I threw one interception in. But you know what? It really doesn't matter to me. Especially because I almost had a perfect game. Like a perfect passer rating game. Not like in baseball where you do 27 up, 27 down. It's... Excuse me. True perfect passer rating game. And... I am very grateful. So, this is the Minnesota Vikings. And I want competitive. So, in the next few games, you're going to see something different. It's going to be a surprise. And yeah, last few seconds, we win the game. See you in the next one. Yes, this is game 2 against the Green Bay Packers. Today, yes, we're playing a full game. You guys, this might be the only season where I don't play the Detroit Lions. I don't want to give them much credibility, and I've been giving so much credibility to Travis Hunter. You guys, as you see, we score a touchdown. I do want to thank everybody for watching this series. It really means a lot to me. The fact that you like my videos is interesting, especially when we have to go up against the Packers. A.J. Dillon scores a touchdown. A lot of you don't understand, like, the fact of the matter, like, I want realism. And this is why a lot of you need to understand that this series has been fun. Travis Hunter scoring a touchdown. Those kinds of things, like having different players in different series from different across different universe, different places to create one universe, one franchise is good. It's amazing. In my mind, if I were hypothetically part of Ultimate Team and I could create one golden ticket, it would be Travis Hunter. Honestly, it would be Travis Hunter because Travis Hunter is the GOAT and he does his thing. And yeah, we force a fumble. You know, this is like one of the most interesting parts about me. Like, I like this game so much. I helped a franchise 3 to 5 franchises in the beginning of the video, and you saw how many trades we made, how many times we did it, and it's sick. We score a touchdown. Like, we do these things for fun. That's the 4th touchdown for Travis Hunter. Like, that's my go-to guy right now. Like, he's amazing. He's sick. And I want realism, and this is why I might not be playing against the Detroit Lions. This is gonna be the first time ever. I will say that the Kansas City Chiefs, are playing. And look right here. I put Travis Hunter on the other side. And guess what? He's a star, and this is actually his X Factor game. Or some other game, I don't know, but man oh man, that's the 5th, which ties actually Jerry Rice's record, believe it or not. And I was like, man, I'm doing this is in the 2nd quarter. And yep, that happened. So 2nd down and 5. Yeah, I did terrible coverage. So you might be thinking also Detroit is there. A lot of times I always think, what's the best series to make? This is the one. This is it. Again, Travis Hunter. I did a stiff arm. And that's the 6th. So, yep, he's in the record books. He is in the record books. Obviously, Barry Copeland and Travis Hunter are there, but Mario Williams, Phillip Rivers, Matt Moore have been more of a liability. Phillip Rivers has been killing it on the what's it called, the kick return, punt return game, including McAllister, Eli Ricks, Early Williams, Marcus Banks have been doing really well. If you look at the original quarterback core, as you see, we're going for a 2-point conversion. If you look at the original cornerback core and look at it now, it has completely changed. 7th touchdown for Travis Hunter. Like, everything has changed. The tight ends have changed because I wanted Jamar Chase and Amon-Ra St. Brown to get opportunities in different places, and that's okay. Also, quarterback draw, virtual McIntyre. I rarely do that kind of stuff, believe it or not. So, yeah, 62 to 14. Mm, we did 270 bombs back-to-back games. It's not ideal. And, this series is like, I might go to season 9 or season 10. And this would be the first, if you compiled every single video together. Like, if we did a highlight video, I would be blessed. And that was the other touchdown, other turnover. That was the third or fourth. And I gave it to Travis Hunter. Seventh touchdown, okay? Seventh. So, it is what it is. Like, this series has been great. This series has been amazing. Especially the games. I admire the games. However, I just need more realism. And to be quite honest, like, this kind of stuff I like. I like scoring touchdowns, all that great stuff. In an effort to make it more realistic as well, even though this might not be realistic, I've always thought to myself, I've always thought, like, I wanted to chew more clock and everything. Because of the simple fact that, I want to do it. We had Tyreek Hill. I put him strong safety, made him a 99 overall. He got us a punt return for a touchdown. Then in the last episode, which, if you saw, by the way, that had a punt return for a touchdown by Philip Ross in a Green Bay Packer game. So, like, I'm obviously trying to figure out ways to make the series better. Like, punt returns for a touchdown, kick returns for touchdowns. Like, I want to get undefeated season before the series ends. That's going to be hard, especially after I'm going to have to go to college. I'm going to have to find a way to get a punt return for a touchdown or a kick return for a touchdown because of the simple fact that it's hard. Now, an opponent, the Vikings at one point, I don't know which game it was in the previous episodes. If you saw that, let me know down in the comment section below. However, I've never got to a kick return for a touchdown. I came close one time, and if it scored the touchdown, I would have put it in a video, but I got so close, it just did not happen. So, now we're just running out the clock, obviously, and with Liam Crow and the boys, I obviously want to say, like, the X Factor thing is crazy, and I want just like it, really. And we have done an amazing job so far with all the creative players and everything, putting them together. And, I would personally want to do a career mode with Travis Hunter. I know that would be interesting because he goes to Jackson State. However, I could do the Nebraska thing again, which I will say for myself, it would be interesting. Now, I might download a draft class for a draft class. I'm not saying which draft class, but it might be the 2023 draft class after this season, because I pre-record this kind of stuff, and I make sure that these are uploaded weekly, and I have to edit my ass off for this, so, it is what it is, and, due to me, like, editing and everything, and respect out of the Green Bay Packers. I am kneeling the ball, so and doing my thing. And yeah, it is what it is. And look at me just being so cocky. And 1 second left. A delay a game on us, the quarterback, because it's on the quarterback, no one else. I decided to run the ball and to end the game, and we did just that. Next one. Boom, 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 shakalaka. Alright, this is game 4. Yes, we're not playing the Lions this season. I can't be bothered with them, so we're actually gonna play against the Cardinals. Yeah, very interesting choice, but also, yeah, we're gonna do moments. I wanted to switch it up for this season, and I was thinking about like I said, I've talked about realism and everything. So I decided, you know what? Let's just do it with try it out with this game. Let me see what I could do with this. Now, the Vikings are at the end of the season, which I play the beginning and the end, and sometimes I always play Packers games. But I never understand why I have to play against them. So as you see, 3rd down and 10. Now, I don't have to worry about turnover calculating and everything. But, hey, I almost got a touchdown, rushing touchdown with Joe McIntyre. And the moments thing is kind of cool, but also not. It's a little weird. Let me put it at that. Liam Crow almost gets it. It's let me just say it's weird. And I obviously went for the pass, and I got a flag. Arizona got a flag. Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense. And who is it? Ron Goodwin. And the Giants are doing well. Justin Fields is doing well. I know I'm making a mockery, but like, seriously? Is this how you want to play with me? I'm kidding, but honest to God, it's kind of weird. Hey, Arizona, we actually turned over the ball, and they're running the ball, which I don't understand why. Um, um, and blown coverage, Arizona gets a touchdown, which, it is what it is. So, the moments part, I did that back in like season 1 or 2, I think. I transitioned to full games with 3, 4, and 5. And this is season 6, by the way, so you have to congratulate yourselves watching this series. By the end of like whatever season I want to end on, I'm actually gonna do a roster kind of video. And yeah, and actually, speaking of which, Travis Hunter gets his X Factor ability, which makes me so happy. And I almost thought I didn't get the touchdown, but Travis Hunter, out of all people, got it. So Barry Copeland is second string, while Travis Hunter is first string. 3rd down and 8. We're competing against Kyler Murray, and so they missed a field goal, I think, and 3rd down and 4. I assume they turned over the ball or something, but like, I decided to run the ball, and I couldn't like tackle or truck or anything things. So, like, the issue is in these kinds of this mode is that the moments is that you can't like do hurry up at a certain point. I wish you can, but I guess that ruins the point of it. And you could do offensive only, defensive only moments, and then you could control the full entire game. I like full game. I've never tried defensive only, and I turned over the ball, and thankfully Joe McIntyre is fast, and Hickman. Yep, and Jameis Winston is doing well. Hey, he won a game. I always check up on my old school opponents, and Chicago has 2 turnovers while Arizona 1. And this is what I mean. The realism. Travis Hunter and Barry Copeland are so good and diversified. Including Mario Williams. So, they're the top 3, and then Philip Rivers and Matt Moore are just like there. And Travis Hunter has his X-Factor ability. I threw it up to Barry Copeland, and it was a pass interference call, which blew my mind, and I was like, okay, but in college football, what a pass interference call is called, it's a 15-yard penalty, not where that pass interference happened, if that makes sense. And also in college football, you could do you could do catches, but as long as one leg is in the field and you caught it, it's considered a catch. That is good. Anyway, so far so good. A flag happened. I'm assuming it is a personal foul, roughing the passer, defense. It's always roughing the passer. And if you see these games so far, you have noticed I did not get an illegal forward pass. So thank you very much from me. And yes, we got Philip Rivers touchdown. Now, to be fair, Philip Rivers is more of a liability on kick return and punt return. I'm using him like Devin Hester. We got a touchdown, a very long touchdown, and 2 turnovers each. Philip Rivers is quite a good receiver. It's just I don't use him that often. That's the problem. And I have to keep the drive alive. I'm like, okay, but I'll go for a field goal, which is 60 yards. By the way, this is like Arizona Stadium. I don't know what's it called, but it's open. It can open and close. But hey, it is what it is. And you know what? It's really good. And we have new tight ends, which I add a fullback, which I actually was supposed to stay in the first game, but it is what it is. If anybody notices, I edit and record each part individually. I have never tried recording continuously with my voiceover, so I don't like a live commentary because I curse. I curse a lot of bad stuff, and if anybody knows me, comment down below if you know what I'm talking about. And I curse. I say stuff that I do not want to put in a video. So yeah, we got Barry Copeland touchdown. So this is why I do these kinds of videos. I don't like doing live commentary. And wow, Arizona is doing so bad. It looks like San Francisco is going to make it to the playoffs once again. Yeah, I haven't. Chicago hasn't faced San Francisco in a playoff. Like it, and this is actually a historic game in itself because Arizona and Chicago are the only two members since 1920 when yeah. So we just blew out the Arizona Cardinals. Oh my god, I didn't even realize that, but hey, it is what it is, and I'm just surprised that the divisions are just so bad. Only I've only one team in this series managed to have a losing season, making it to playoffs with winning the division. And if you know what I'm talking about, thank you. The San Francisco 49ers. And they managed to make the playoffs the next season. And maybe this season. Please no Seattle Seahawks or any of those teams. And yes, I'm kicking a field goal. Why? Because I can't. That's pretty much like the end of the game, really. Like, we won the game, and yeah. I will see y'all in the next game. Yep, yeah. Hi guys, yes, game 7 against the Kansas City Chiefs, which is a rematch. You guys might be wondering why I'm facing the Kansas City Chiefs and not the Las Vegas Raiders and Denver Broncos. Let me put it this, like, I've said this before, I'll say it again. I want to make good quality content for you guys. The issue is that some of these games that you're watching, I don't know why I'm playing them. If I could do like a full-fledged, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, if I can do a full-fledged season, every single game, including the playoffs, like moments and stuff like that, I could do that. But like that's realistic. But why would I do that? Also, the Bengals won. It's like these games and like under pressure and Travis Hunter getting touchdowns. It's like me trying to force myself to do something that I personally don't want to do. It's like ridiculous. And Patrick Mahomes is a good quarterback. Don't get me wrong. We have these amazing players. Don't get me wrong. It's just like whenever he rolls out, it's boom. Aiden Hutchinson picks it up. It's like, what the heck do I do? You know? It's like, what the heck do I do? Do I make good teams or make a good squad or make a bad squad? And yes, they turned over the ball, like in the last play. And then I'm right here trying to do this kind of stuff. Like, and yes, they have their running back from like last season. But like, from the squad, we have faced the Kansas City Chiefs twice. We have faced the Ravens last season. If we're gonna face the Ravens again, or even the Kansas City Chiefs, bro, I don't want to play this game. I made the team, yes, but look at this! Look at this bull crap! I made a squad, yes, okay, but like, it's good quality content that I need to succeed. And as you see right here, I'm force feeding Travis Hunter and then like some other receivers. I'm not like doing it last season where I'm like doing challenges and stuff like that. Yeah, I could do challenges. And don't get me wrong, that would be fine. And possibly we'll do that next season. It's just so freaking stupid where I have to force speed and play a game where it's bull crap. Are you kidding? This is a team where it has gone 5 back-to-back Super Bowls, and if we win a 6th, we will break 2 records. And look, like, and then we get this. Like, what makes me so angry about the game is that overalls do not matter. You can have a 99 overall Travis Hunter, who I am proud of making. It's just the stupidity of the defense. Like, look at this. Great catch, by the way, by River Helms. It's just the stupidity of the game. Like, I pass it to Travis Hunter, one-handed touchdown. Okay, that's cool. It's just the stupidity, the idiocracy of a game that I have played for so long, since Madden 25. I didn't play Madden 15. I didn't play Madden 21. And I'm possibly not going to play Madden 23. If I get the Xbox Series X, maybe, because it's new gen and I want to play the new gen stuff, or I'm freaking still going to play old gen. It doesn't really matter because the game is bull crap. Like, franchise mode isn't fixed enough. Like, face of the franchise. I played it, and I'm possibly going to do a second season after this series ends. Like, are you kidding me? And I know I'm going on a tirade because I'm so angry. I'm like, from personal stuff which I won't mention. It's just, this game makes me so angry, like. And then we get a touchdown with Mario Williams, and they score a field goal. Like, this is the kind of stuff that makes me want to have fun. This is a game where I want to have fun. NHL made me have fun because I did, like, how many expansion franchises? 3, and an AHL one, and an AHL franchise. They don't have that in Madden. It's only in NHL. And the stupidity behind the game makes me want to vomit. It makes me want to puke. Like, come on. Can't you add expansion franchises? Like, an option to do that? Can't you add, like, an international draft? Like, the ability to have an international draft or add rules or anything? It's ridiculous. Like, this game right here, oh my god, I am so damn freaking pissed at the fact that, yeah, we're scoring a field goal. It's just, my team is literally better than any other team in the league, in this franchise. And I want to say, like, how freaking dare myself play this idiot game that's so good, that I have played for like, since Madden 25. I have played this, and Madden 25 is a lot freaking better than Madden 22 on any generation of consoles. Yes, Madden 25 released on the old gen, like Xbox 360 and Xbox One. I played on Xbox One. It was heck of a lot better than Madden 22. Like, if this game Madden is licensed by the NFL, it should have every single freaking rule from the NFL playbook. Like, don't give me, like, no expansion franchise. We need an expansion franchise, but we need compensatory picks. We need those things. We need custom contracts, like the MLB. And AJ Slaughter picks up Patrick Mahomes. Good job, buddy. It's ridiculous. It is Oh, I'm gonna say it, bullshit! It's so bullshit and freaking stupid. I'm not gonna say the F word. It's just bullshit. Okay? I don't normally curse in videos, but like I said, this is bullshit. I don't know why I upload Madden. I grew up with Madden. I played Madden Overdrive. That grew my channel. You know that, guys. NHL, that tremendously grew my channel. NBA 2K, that also grew my channel. Madden grew my channel, and I am pissed at the game because it's not fucking innovating and creative. Yeah, we do hit sticks and those things. Why? Because the game is broken. Like, how should, like, my 99 overall guys, some of them, be able to force fumbles and be like, hey, we're not gonna pick it up. Like, the offense is not gonna pick it up. We're not aware of that. That's utter bullshit. Yes, we're gonna win the game. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I went on a tirade in this video. In this prototype video, I'm so damn pissed at the game. Yeah, this is the first and maybe only time you're gonna hear me curse in a video. I'm just so pissed at the game. Yeah. See you guys in the next game. Hey, it's game 9. Guys, I'm sorry, if you saw the last game, I was kind of angry. Yeah, I got really angry. Like I said, it was because of personal issues. And the fact of the matter is, I hate this game so much. We're going up against the Cleveland Browns, who are 6-2, by the way, and most likely going to win the division, of course. We are going to make the playoffs, as usual. The one thing I need to address to you guys is that I have always loved Madden. I will and always forever love the game of football. Madden. I just wish, and I'm gonna say it calmly, I just wish it wasn't full of bullshit in the sense of, in the literal sense that, like, you know, stuff like this happens. Where offensive AI is so bad and defensive AI is so bad. They should incorporate every single NFL rule there is in the NFL playbook, NFL rule book, and incorporate that into the game of Madden. That way it's actually realistic. Also adding an expansion franchise mode, adding the ability to relocate anywhere, be able to rebrand. This is for franchise, by the way. Being able to do customizable contracts, being able to, like, to put it simply, being more in-depth and innovative and creative. I know that sounds weird from me. I'm not an EA game changer. This video is not sponsored by EA by any means, or EA Sports. I am, however, a very big Madden, NHL, NBA 2K guy. MLB, I would have to find a way to play it. It's okay by me. It's just, however, I hate, and I mean this, truly hate the fact that Madden is not truly innovative how it was. It's not creative as it was. And despite the fact that I play this game for you guys, and cursing for the first time ever on my channel. It just seems to be that this game known as Madden has slowly went down and hasn't had the innovation and creativity as it used to be. And I do want you guys to leave a comment down below. What features would you want in Madden? Like any old features like in Stop Drink TV's video, which I'll actually leave a link down below in the description so that way you guys check it out. On the documentary of Madden, basically. So that way the playlist and his channel, because I personally like his channel and I watch his videos. The thing is about most of these YouTubers that criticize Madden, I understand completely. I've done it in myself in this video in the most unprofessional way possible in the last game. And yes, I'm not talking about the game, but, you know, I just want to talk about it Madden for a bit. If you realize that the game of Madden is bad, from at least from my personal experience, Madden 17, or I don't know how many of you guys play Madden 06 or Madden 13. I played like since Madden 25. Madden 25 for me is a good game. Madden, I don't know about Madden 16 or those games. Madden 16 was okay. Madden 25 was good. The issue is, like I said in the last game, in a very angry rant, I wish it was innovative. I wish it was creative. I wish it was able to have the creativity that other games had. And I understand that competition is no more. Like, the exclusive rights of EA to the NFL and back. But, like, you could do that for any game, really. NHL doesn't do that. I don't know if there's an exclusive rights agreement between the NHL and EA Sports. NBA, I'm pretty sure it doesn't do that with 2K. And MLB The Show, it does MLB to Sony Production, San Diego of Sony. I'm pretty sure it doesn't do that. So, like, the innovation and creativity, like I said, I play this game for you guys. And myself, because I love the game of Madden. I love the game of football. I fell in love with the NFL since Super Bowl 47. I've watched Super Bowl 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, and 56. 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56. That's almost 10 years of Super Bowls. Or whatnot. I'm a big Patriots fan, if you guys know. I've always loved it. It's just, it gets to me where innovation and creativity is not a thing. As some of you guys know, I'm a innovative guy. I'm creative in some things, like what ifs and those things. And I've always wondered, and I've always wanted to make a video about arena football. And I'll say I will do a video on like a hypothetical EA or 2K arena football video game, because I know a lot of people like don't know arena football or even Canadian football. I just want to see a new game in the market that can at least bring money to a league that is not fully fledged up as the NFL, the NBA, the MLB, the NHL. or the MLS, which is Major League Soccer. And I miss a field goal. The issue is with most video games to date is competition. And I will make a video, like I said, on arena football and Canadian football. I will make a hypothetical video game tier features that I want and to see if it can work with updated graphics, everything. I, as a Madden fan and as an NFL fan, would want the Canadian Football League to have its own video game, and the Arena Football League, which is, by the way, defunct. I would personally want a video game for that, for both of those games, and to make some money and to bring those leagues upward. Because the CFL is run on Canadian dollars and it's a lower price, the exchange rate for US dollars and Canadian dollars. Canadian dollars are lower value than American dollars. American dollars are up. Canadian dollars are lower. Sorry if my English is not making sense. And yes, that happened. 39-29, guys. I'm sorry. I'm not commenting. I need to let some things loose. So, if you hear me say that the game of Madden is bullshit, there's a good reason why. It's because the innovation and creativity. Like I said, I am wanting innovation and creativity, and I get all of that. Like, oh, you are not an EA game changer, or oh, you can't critique Madden because you have to play Ultimate Team. I have played Madden Mobile, which is like a version of Ultimate Team. I have played that game before, and it's somewhat decent. The game mode for Ultimate Team is bad. Like, you have to pay packs and all that stuff. I don't do that because I'm not a person who does that. Now, like the income and stuff like that, I don't have that for Ultimate Team. And even then, I wouldn't pay that much money for it. For packs and stuff like that. I personally wouldn't do it. Now, if another YouTuber wants to do it, that's okay. I am fine with that. It's just, as an 18-year-old kid who has played since Madden 25 and has made content since like Madden 19 or 20 on this game, I would not see myself playing Madden. Like Madden Ultimate Team, or even NHL Ultimate Team, or if they call it HUT, which is odd, and NBA 2K My Team. Although NBA 2K My Team is okay because of locker codes and stuff like that. MLB The Show Diamond Dynasty is okay as far as what I've seen and heard from YouTube. It's just, I can't stand innovation creativity. And it's just bullshit that I have to go to a tirade. I have to get angry and everything. And I've just like cooled off a little bit, a lot. And thank you guys for understanding. 32 actually. And I picked off the Eli Ricks. Perfect timing is your pick. Like, look. I love my team. I just want, again, creativity and everything. I want to be able to have a good game. And you know what? The boys like Liam Crow, like These games I like. I have played classics on Madden. From Madden 19 to Madden 20. Skipping over Madden 21 to Madden 22. You know what? Excuse me. It's worth the while. Because of the simple fact that I enjoy the game as a low standard, by the way. And yeah. So, if you guys want a video on arena football, a hypothetical arena football video game, or a Canadian football video game, I will put up a poll at the beginning of the video for you guys to vote. And if I see enough responses, I'll do it. And I'll do whatever video, and I'll go over some points. I will make some suggestions, and I will do more videos of that, like of other sports like lacrosse and those ones, because I always feel like not much love is given. So yeah, it's interesting how it is. And yeah, and I know you guys are wondering why I act like this on this first time on camera. I've cursed, like I said in the last game. I'm just so angry at Madden. Very angry. I never outburst like this in my YouTube career. Out of 4 years making this, and yeah, I'll be more calm. Anyway, that's the end of the game. We won, and yeah, I will see you guys in the next game. Yeah. Hello guys. Yes, game 10 for us. We're going up against the LA Chargers. You guys, yes. Alright. I'm sorry. Yeah. Now I'm kind of a bit cooled off. I won't be saying a lot of BS, bullshit, whatever. It's like, you know, it is what it is, and yeah, and I pretty much, like, did what I have to do, and, you know, it is what it is. Cincinnati won against Indianapolis. Like, the AFC is pretty much competitive enough, while the NFC is not really competitive. In my mind, I think that's because of, like, a lot of factors. The talent, and the fact that Tenet, I think, is part of the Colts, if you saw in the beginning of the video. The fact of the matter is that we have so many good players, and Travis Hunter, most of our guys are undrafted compared to, like, the Chargers and those guys. And in the NBA 2K, it's nothing like that. Like, the Chargers are good. Justin Herbert is good. I wish there was a feature where you could, in trades, you could basically find the player. You could do a player search. You could find the player you want, and then you can, like, do a trade or something like that. That would be sick. The reason why I say this is because that way trading would be so much easier. It would be so much easier, and it would work so well. By the way, the Washington football team, they won as well. and they're led by Tyler Huntley. I don't know who that quarterback is, okay? However, they're a competing team, and also the Tennessee Titans against the Jacksonville Jaguars. I mean, maybe in the next episode, I am gonna go full out on moments and just like make a full entire season, because these are really easy to make. Like, imagine every single game, including playoffs and stuff like that. And we got a rushing touchdown by Liam Crow, like, straight off the bat. And, hey, it is what it is. So, like, yeah, I just think it's pretty sick. And we throw a tight window to, what is it? Travis Hunter and, oh my god, we turned over the ball. Oh my god, it isn't bad by any means. It's just like Joe McIntyre is near 40 touchdowns and everything. It's a little ridiculous. So, like, yeah, so right here, I did this so I could switch it up. And I saw that Travis Hunter got called for a penalty. You know, this is why I'm gonna say this. I wish there were offensive pass interference calls as well, like, for both sides. Everything, like holding, those things. And yeah, it is what it is. And I don't know why I went out of bounds on that play. 1,500 receiving yards. Yep, that it is. Yep, that happened. It's just like, yeah, Liam Crow goes for a touchdown. Like, you seem to forget. Excuse me, to forget that most of these guys are like key players. They're very good players and everything. Like, we ball out with them. It's just like, the fact of the matter is, I think that LA is good. LA Rams, Chargers, those teams. It's just that the Bears are pretty good as well. So, like, yeah. 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 Yeah, it is what it is. 4th down and 10. This is ridiculous. They decided to. Justin Herbert threw an interception to Jamal Rollins, and I almost like took it back to the house. It was a moment that I played, right? Well, it was considered red zone. I kicked a field goal out of respect, because I did not want to be stupid enough to pile it on. And, you know, if I had to give this entire squad to a certain team, it would be the New England Patriots, even the Dallas Cowboys. Imagine like a Super Bowl between the Patriots and the Cowboys. That would be sick, but nobody would like them. And Justin Herbert does an incomplete pass. You know, it is what it is. And, you know, lots of times it sucks. I get it. We do a pitch play, which I absolutely hate. Liam Crow breaks a tackle and manages to get into like inside the 10. It's pretty sick. So I run the ball with Liam Crow just to chew some clock. They allowed 138 rushing yards and they are ranked 9th, which means like they allow less. So I just ran outside, I stiff armed the dude, and Travis Hunter was injured. However, yeah, it is what it is. We did it. We did it. And 4th down and 16. I run a pinch and oh my god. Yeah. They we basically did a field goal and it's going to be 48-13. Minnesota won against Detroit. And yeah, that's pretty much the end of the game because like the Chargers did basically nothing and we won. So that's the end of the game and see you in the next one. Alright, we're in the final game of the season. Game 17. This is a very critical game. Yes, I didn't face the Detroit Lions, but if you want me to play every single game of the season, let me know down in the comment section below. Also, I forced a fumble. We actually have the backups in, which I actually find this interesting because Mario Williams scores a touchdown, does the Deion Sanders dance. So we have Matt Moore, Mario Williams, all the boys, the backups are in, including our punter doing extra points, our kicker, and our punter as well doing the kickoffs, and our doing the punts. So, yeah, it is what it is, and, you know, like I said, it is what it is, and I've just been thankful for you guys on this journey because without you guys, it's been great. As you see right there, the Vikings scored a rushing touchdown. I'm just so happy that this is season 6 and you guys are going to witness that we're going to make it to playoffs. We're 16-1. Obviously, that's not good by any means, and other than scoring a bunch of touchdowns, that's also great. As you know, most of the time the series has been great. We have had our ups and downs, obviously. Like I said, if you want me to play every single game the next season, which I'm actually considering, let me know down in the comment section below. So, we're on season 6. This is season 6. We would need at least 3 Super Bowls. I know that's kind of odd, but, you know, it is what it is, and I think that's a good idea to end it off like that. And as you see, I'm just giving it to Mario Williams. I know, like, it goes Barry Copeland. No, Travis Hunter now, Barry Copeland, Mario Williams, Philip Rose, and then Matt Moore. My wide receivers, obviously. And then I have so many corners that I just interchangeably use them. And I feel like a lot of people don't understand that most of my wide receivers are sick. And we force a fumble. So 2 turnovers so far. TJ Livingston goes into the end zone for a touchdown. Most of this series is pretty good. Like, we're gonna end it off like in season 9 or 8. As you see, our new strong safety or free safety is back. And we picked them off. I got picked off, obviously. So 3 turnovers to 1. Then 4th down and goal. Oh my god, I give it to Jahmyr Gibbs. And that is a touchdown. His first receiving touchdown. I didn't put Joe McIntyre in. I didn't put Osborne in. Because I personally didn't feel like it. And I kicked the extra point badly. And yeah, that it is what it is. So, and then Jamal Rollins picks Durant off, not Kevin Durant, but a different Durant. Well, that's 4 turnovers, and then this guy just picks it off like as if it's nothing. So it's 4 turnovers to 2 turnovers for us. Alright, this guy walks into the end zone for a touchdown. 36-yard touchdown, obviously, and I actually go for it, and I use the other direction, and boom, it actually worked. I don't normally use it, so it is what it is, and yeah, it is what it is, and we force a fumble yet on the kickoff once again, and I almost take it back to the house, but I don't. So, like, yeah. I mean, oh my god, excuse me, Minnesota has been doing terrible. And yeah, I mean, we kicked the extra point correctly, and yeah, Minnesota is gonna score a touchdown right here, another rushing touchdown. So for funsies. And this is going to be like the rest of the video. I'm just going to basically talk for a little bit. So, like I said, in this game, if you want me to do a full season, like every single game, including the playoffs, let me know down in the comment section below. It would have to be a moments version because it takes less time to make, and less time means less gigabytes and everything. If anybody knows what I'm talking about, let me know. I'm actually considering of doing it just to see how it'll work and how my commentating will do in every single game, because and also I'm gonna give you something. Next episode, we're gonna be in the divisionals because we're not in the wild card. We're not the 2nd seed, obviously, and we haven't been the 2nd seed in a while. So, I'll give you this. I will do a full season, actual proper season, like TD Barrett's, every single game. Every single game, including the playoffs. Whether we make it or not, whether we go undefeated or not, which is the goal of every single season, is to go undefeated and just to have a good time, okay, I'll say this. I've done a 2-hour video on this kind of series. I haven't actually done a proper full season experience because I am not the kind of guy to just do every single game. I like realism. And as you see right here, I'm doing a fake. So guess what? I miss it. And it sucked so bad. It was really, really bad. And yeah. And Marcus Banks, our Super Bowl MVP, picked it off. So that was his first interception in a long time, and he picked it off right. And that should be 5 or 6 turnovers. So yeah, it is what it is. We squib kicked the ball, and they have no chance left, really. So yeah, I will do the full season thing. Again, I have to do it on moments because I am not gonna like freaking do like every single. I'm not gonna do every single like game like in full mode because it takes a lot of gigabytes, and I need to make sure that I get good quality gameplay. That's the goal. And I got roughing the passer, great. Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense, and also Green Bay is not making the playoffs. Green Bay, Detroit, Minnesota aren't making the playoffs. So this is like the third or second time that none of the NFC North division teams other than us are making the playoffs. As you see right there, Arthur Smith picks off the quarterback to seal the deal. And hey, we have Omaha activated. So that way my guys like Jameer Gibbs and DJ Livingston are doing their thing. I basically fed Mario Williams every single game. Now, I have to be very clear. I do feel bad in the slightest sense of like I haven't faced every single opponent, and I know that is somewhat unrealistic to do. However, you also have to understand the fact that I can't really face every single opponent. And if I did, I had to do the full season thing. But that's besides the point. Anyway, we won the game 63-17. Yeah, see you in the playoffs. Yeah. Alright, so we're in the divisional round against the Atlanta Falcons. Yes, the Atlanta Falcons. And guess who they are led by? They're led by Baker Mayfield. And yes, I actually have my backups in, believe it or not. I forgot that, and I'm somewhat stupid. So, we have Phillip Rivers scoring a playoff touchdown. Like I said, I might utilize Phillip Russ a little bit more and not more because, you know, it is what it is. So, the Browns actually won a playoff game, and the lower seeds made to the playoffs entirely. So the Browns are facing the Ravens, and we could possibly see in the AFC Championship something. So it's 14-0. One turnover so far. Okay, here it is. You might be thinking I'm somewhat stupid in this, but you know what? I'm not. I just returned a punt for a touchdown, a punt return for a touchdown with Philip Russ, and a 76-yard return for a touchdown. And yes, we actually did it. And this is what I'm going to say about Philip Russ. Philip Russ is a great addition on the kickoff and punt return team, and he's done well. So as you see right there, Jahmyr Gibbs scores a receiving touchdown, and this is weird because I don't usually use these guys in like playoff games. I only use Travis Hunter, Barry Copeland, Murray Williams. You get the picture. I forgot to do our thing. And now we're going to, and we win this game, which is very possible. We are actually going to face the Washington football team. Now you might be thinking to yourself, why would we face the Washington football team, including a touchdown? The thing is that they were led by Teddy Bridgewater 2 seasons ago, I think, in season 4, I think. I'm not sure. I don't remember. But if you were to check that episode, we faced the Washington football team with Teddy Bridgewater. Now he's on the Tennessee Titans. Yes, we missed an extra point. But things have changed. And Atlanta has Jake Elliott, not Younghoe Koo. So this is interesting. It's very weird having backups in. And I never expected in my mind just to do it like this. And yes, we fumbled really badly. And by the way, Tyreek Hill is on this team. If any of you remember, yeah, Tyreek Hill is on the Atlanta Falcons after we traded him as a strong safety. Which was weird. I don't know why I did that. But anyway, Marcus Banks, man. Like, all of these dudes are really good at their right. I've just never had the opportunity to be like, okay, is there a way that we could, like, have an offensive player win MVP and then switch it to defense, or vice versa? If one player could do that, it's Travis Hunter. Or if I were to create another franchise, it would be Devin Hester. And anyway, they scored a touchdown. So, at the AFC Championship, we're going to have Baltimore Ravens versus Cleveland Browns. And the NFC Championship, we're going to have the the Chicago Bears versus the Washington football team. Now, you might be thinking to yourself, Raul, why? Look, if we hypothetically made it to the Super Bowl, we could have round 2 either way with which team. Now, again, you might be thinking to yourself, why are you doing this? Why are you doing this kind of stuff? Because I want the other team to get touchdowns. You know what? That's it. I want somewhat of a competitive thing. Yes, I know it's kind of stupid late in the game, but you know, it is what it is. I got myself a punt return for a touchdown. I want a kickoff return for a touchdown with Philip Russ. And believe it or not, I do want that to happen at some point in this series. Like, kickoff return for a touchdown, punt return for a touchdown, all that stuff. Also, I have to let you know, Travis Hunter became the first player to become a 2-time 2,000-yard receiver. And yes, I did that stupid thing. I thought that was going to be a safety, but it wasn't. And this guy was wide open and just like went into the end zone. And oh my god, I don't know why that happened. So yeah, it is what it is. It happened like that. Also, if you see those games on the bottom of your screen, they're actually close, by the way. And Jay Shaw picked off Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield is not having a good game. Arthur Smith forced a fumble. Oh my god, and we didn't even see who picked it up. But it's a turnover either way. Philip Russ was like, hey, let me score a rushing touchdown. And that's his first rushing touchdown, let alone in the playoffs. You know, I should do a franchise with Jacoby Myers and with the New England Patriots and see how Jacoby Myers would do. You know, I mean, like I said, I've been thinking about doing a draft class and those things, but I don't even know if that would happen. You know, it is what it is. I mean, come on now. And if you see this, this is gonna be so funny to end the game. I've never had this end it like this. So I run man 3 deep. I run a prevent defense. Everybody, I've run this so many times, including Madden mobile days. McAllister picks it off, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to take this back to the house. 69-24. That's how we end this bloodbath against Baker Mayfield and the Falcons. And we're going to see you guys at the NFC Championship. Alright, we're facing the Washington football team in the NFC Championship game. And as you see, we're going to throw a touchdown to this guy, and the Baltimore Ravens have won the AFC Championship. And yes, I know we're gonna win because you know. And 28-13. Wow, 1 touchdown, 3 picks. And we forced some fumble. It's 1 turnover for so far. Washington football team. We score yet another touchdown with another tight end, and it's quite interesting that this team has come where it's come. So Antonio Gibson scores a touchdown for the Washington football team. So far, so good. And it's really interesting so far, if you watch the entire video. So now, rolling out with Joe McIntyre, throwing to Philip Russ. Yes, we have Philip Russ still. I do like Philip Russ. I love Philip Russ. 99 speed, everything. Everything about him is fun, you know. So, Liam Crow as well. He's also a god. Accurate kick. There we go. So, yeah, we are gonna go to the Super Bowl against Baltimore, which is quite weird because I wanted to face the Cleveland Browns, but obviously we couldn't do that. We force a fumble, the second turnover, which is very weird. And now we're like scoring touchdowns left and right. We score a quick one to Philip Russ, making it 35-7. Yep. So, next one, this is the third turnover. We forced a fumble again. This is so weird. Second down and 12. I rolled out and I got hit sticked, and that was the second fumble, but that's the first turnover for Chicago. Windsor picked off Tyler Huntley, and that's the third or fourth, or fifth. Let's check. Fourth turnover. Okay, so right now we're so far on the right track. 4-1, and it's 42-7. You probably guess what's gonna happen here. Yep, another turnover. The fifth one. This time Eli Ricks takes it back to the house and is tackled by Tyler Huntley. So this is turnover day for Washington, and this is why I wished I played this on Moments. This is why I wish every game was Moments, because it's ridiculous on how good the players are. Let's Deontay Rose. Welcome to having the sixth turnover of the game. See, it's ridiculous. 6 turnovers. That doesn't happen in a NFC Conference Championship game, which is 56-7. And this is why I usually let certain things slide. So now, as you see, I pick off again with Eli Ricks. This is the 7th turnover, and I take it back to the house. A pick 6. And he's in the zone, so that means something. The 7th turnover of the game. It's 63-7. What? What? So now it's the second half, honestly, and we kick it off, obviously, and kaboom! That's the 8th turnover. 8 turnovers. This isn't like the previous games or anything like that. This isn't a playoff game. So 8 turnovers. What do you expect? 8 turnovers. And yes, we're force-feeding Philip Rivers. So what? This is a playoff game. We do things that are great. Yeah. So it is what it is. It is what it is, really. And yeah. We give it to Liam Crow. That's a touchdown. Rushing touchdown, of course. 77-7. That is not a good look by any means. And second down and goal for them. Antonio Gibson scores a rushing touchdown, which I felt like, okay, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. This is not normal. This isn't normal at all. Liam Crow right here, I saw a gap, and I just ran. I just hit the right trigger, and just took it back to the house. Because I was like, you know what, let's just do it. It's a 73-yard touchdown. And so far there's been 8 turnovers. So 84-14. That's a pretty large margin to say. I always do sky kicks. Obviously, sky kicks are very vital. They're important. And boom, we got the 9th turnover. And third down and inches. Give it to Liam Crow. Trucks. And we score a touchdown. So we rely on offense and passing and rushing. I want to try to get Liam Crow to at least 2,000 rushing yards. As you see right here, you know what's gonna happen. Tyler Huntley, we fumble and that's the 10th turnover, and I actually missed a field goal, by the way, after this, so I didn't capitalize as anybody would expect. And this happened. Yes, I let them score for mercy, and I wanted them to because, you know, and again, it's a 70-point margin, so yeah. Yeah, we're going to the Super Bowl against the Ravens in a rematch. So back-to-back rematch. Like Kansas City, we had a rematch the second time, and now Baltimore, we're gonna have it the second time. I wish we had it with Cleveland because that would have taken us to the first ever Super Bowl that we played in and won. Obviously, you guys need to know that the first season was trying to, before the first season, it was just like a simulation, trying to get a high draft pick in order to get a good quarterback and everything. So this is what we did in this series. Yeah. And I used some creative players and everything to build a good team. That's what we did. And I'm pretty happy about it. And yeah. So we win the game, and now we're going on to the Super Bowl. See you guys there. Yeah. Alright. We are in our 6th Super Bowl, and yes, this is going to be like an interesting video for you guys. Yes, we are in our 6th Super Bowl. Now, depending on what happens with Season 7, 8, and 9, I'm going to possibly give you one of the best seasons I've ever done in my YouTube career. And I do want to say this, please be sure to drop a like, don't forget to subscribe, and click on that notification bell so you don't miss a video. We are in Tampa Bay? Okay. We're in Super Bowl 62 or 1, I don't know. However, this team has Hollywood Brown as an X Factor 99 overall receiver. Lamar Jackson, Mark Andrews, and all of the boys, they are there. And yes, I kind of did weird stuff, so you guys are gonna understand when the video, the game is ended. I do want to say thank you guys so much for watching this video, from beginning to end. It really means a lot to me that you guys stick throughout these 1-hour videos. I haven't done a 1-hour video in these kind of videos ever in my channel. I've done compilations of Bowmasters and stuff like that for Bowmasters, but if I could ever do a series like this ever again, I 100% would. And this is why for the next season we are gonna do a full-on 17. So what we're going to be doing is a 17 game regular season along with a playoffs, including the Super Bowl if we ever do that, to try and go, hold up, 21 and 20 and 0, not 21 and 0, because of a hypothetical. I don't know if a 17 and 0 team can be the second seed. 2 teams 17 and 0 being in the same playoffs. It is I think possible, but not. Third down and goal. I give it to my tight end. We score the first touchdown of the Super Bowl as the Chicago Bears. We are the away team. Baltimore is the home team because it alternates between conferences. Also, this wide receiver is taking it back to the house. Yes. So most of our wide receivers are gone. Like Jamar Chase, Hollywood Brown, Amon-Ra St. Brown. Those guys are gone, including two others. And yeah, and I give another touchdown in a close window. And we actually, like I said in the beginning of the video, we have a legitimate fullback. We have legitimate tight ends, not wide receivers converted to tight ends, and wide receiver committed to fullback. And this is a really good season, and we're going to do our thing. And Lamar Jackson got, destroyed. That's the first turnover for Baltimore. And fourth down and goal, you know what it is. It's time to do our thing. Trevor Helms scores a touchdown by Morton Anderson. He is gonna be in the Hall of Fame no matter what. He was already in the Hall of Fame at the beginning when he retired. He's gonna be in the Hall of Fame once again. And that's sick. Also, this is the backup quarterback to Lamar Jackson. And he went down the field to score a touchdown. Okay. Because the team, Chicago Bears, injured Lamar Jackson. And that's not good. So, it is what it is. So far, I'm actually going to kick a field goal right here. And second down and 9, the pressure got to Lamar, and that's a safety. And we score yet another field goal. So, Morton Anderson has been pretty good so far. And, okay, so on the kickoff, I don't normally show this. I usually show this in one full clip. But this is the second half, the start of the second half. And kaboom! We forced a fumble. And that's the second turnover. And we scored yet another field goal. So it's kind of a field goal challenge in a way, but it's really not. So that's 2 turnovers so far. And make that 3 turnovers. And this is the weird part. Yes, it is 3 turnovers. I can confirm that right now. You see on the screen. Yes, yes, yes. And I have been giving it to my tight ends. Oh my god. Like non-stop. It's like the tight end show. Not the wide receiver show. The tight end show. The wide receivers have come to play. It's 39-14, which is weird. And yes, I don't know if this is Hollywood Brown, but this wide receiver has also been playing well. Fair play. But this is the issue. Most of the teams have challenged Chicago really well. I mean, really well. As you see on the next play, Arthur Smith picks off Lamar Jackson. And what I started to realize is that I needed realism. I needed realism. I needed it so bad. That's why I started doing field goals. That's why I needed Baltimore to score a lot to make it realistic. That's why I played weird defenses and stuff like that. As you see right here. And Arthur Smith gives Baltimore the 5th turnover. And I was like, oh my god, this is not, this is weird. And Eli Ricks picks off Lamar Jackson for the sixth turnover, making it 45-21. And I was like, you know what? Let's just do this. Yeah, this happened. I don't normally let this happen, but like, you know what? It is what it is. And I do like these games so much. I love them a lot. They mean a lot to me. And look, Lamar Jackson thinks he can pick up the 2-point conversion. No, he can't. He got sacked. So now 3rd down and 7. Yeah. Now I tried to tackle, but it didn't work. Deontay Rose was not able to catch him up by any means necessary, and here's what it is. And yeah, so like I said, yeah, 45-34. Now it's 48-34, and so I did score. I had to let Baltimore score someone. I didn't want to make it a blowout. You guys understand? Okay. And to let you guys know, if you saw like heard in a previous earlier in the video, if you want me, I will leave a card up in for this video. Do you want me to do a arena football like video about a potential arena football video game or a Canadian football video game? Let me know down in the comment section below. I will do that for you guys. Now this is weird. I'm actually punting the ball to them. This is horrible. I actually did a horrible punt, and I did that. What's it called? Fair catch interference. And you're doing a Hail Mary. This is what I hate so much. I actually did this for some reason. I was like, oh my god. I did a huge mistake. They could tie it. And I broke up the ball. And here we go. For the 6th time in a row, the Chicago Bears won the Super Bowl. And the 2nd time over the Baltimore Ravens in a rematch. And also, we have broken the record for most Super Bowls in the Super Bowl era, and for most league championships. For Super Bowls, it's 7. For league championships, it's 14. So the Green Bay Packers, yeah, they're basic for league championships. Green Bay Packers are now 2nd, and for Steelers and Patriots, they're now 2nd. So, yep, we did our thing, and yes, I'll check back on the video for turnovers. I have to. It's kind of interesting. So, thank you guys so much for watching this video. It really does mean a lot to me. Like I said before, if you want me to do a video on a potential arena football video game or Canadian football video game, let me know down in the comment section. Let me know by voting in the card in the beginning of the video, so that way I know that you guys want it. And Arthur Smith won MVP, so that's great. Super Bowl 62 is won by us. Let's go to Super Bowl 63 next year. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Y'all are legends in my book as well as for me. I will see you guys in the next one. Take it easy and Peace.